Hello, anyone that is watching. Let me know how audio sounds. Let me know how music is. If it's too loud, too quiet, I shall modify as need be. But we're gonna wait a bit because the last people are still going. So we'll give them a little bit to make sure they wrap up what they're doing before we really get into the good stuff today. Let's see. Right now today's schedule. We got a couple of exciting things. We're going to be doing a roster rundown. If I minimize, I have some of it pulled out. I already got through sort of the boring part of a roster rundown, where I do the bread and butter teams, or where I do sort of the characters they don't have leveled up and I just throw them onto teams together. So I already did that. So now I have left these very interesting questions. Like I left the good part of a roster rundown, and we'll do that together live. So I have that there, but I want to wait to do that till more people get in here. So I'll wait till my actual time slot. They just wanted us to start 5 minutes before, 5 minutes after, so that way it allows for an easy transfer between people. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. I figured, it's a big day for Marvel Strike Force. Let's have a little bit of fun. So also, speaking of fun, donate at this link. You'll see it right there on the screen. It should also be in the description. Let me make sure it's in the description. Yeah, it is. First link in the description. You go there. You should see something that looks a little bit like this. So I have this on my screen, and then you can donate here. And it's going to go directly to the charity. As you can see, that's the money we've raised so far. So a great work from everyone today. We've been raising a lot of money, but you don't have to donate in euros if you don't want. You can donate in currency that is the currency for your country. So do not worry about that. But I think they're just measuring in euros. So very exciting stuff. But again, we'll still wait till really get going with all that stuff because I don't want people to miss the roster rundown, because I think that's where we have some good education. But pretty excited for this. I actually did plan out a lot of stuff for the roster rundown in front of me, so I don't have to worry about making sure everything's, making sure I know what I'm doing. And then I even put down some talking points, so we're ready for this stream. But again, anyone watching, let me know how music sounds. Let me know if it's too loud. Let me know if you can't even hear it, because if you can't even hear it, then it's too quiet. Hey, thank you, Matt. And then I should be able to get alerts when you donate. But worst case scenario, I also will have the Streamlabs link open, so I can just look through the history of people that are donating. So I'll make sure to manually shout you out if it doesn't do it itself. What else is there that we're going to be trying to do? Oh, if you see to the right, you're going to see there's a $25 Apple. I can put this full screen while I'm talking. You see there's a $25 Apple gift card giveaway. So there, I'm going to do that post stream. The way it's going to work is when people donate to me on Streamlabs, I get a little alert, and then I will just scroll through that, and I will randomly pick somebody that has donated more than $5. So I'm essentially just going to put in a spreadsheet, random number generator, go to one random line. As long as they donate more than $5, they will win. So that's how I'm going to be doing that. Yeah, Matt's going to donate. We'll see. He'll test it out for us. Thank you, Matt. You're a hero. Make sure it's also make sure I get an alert, or we'll see how this looks on your guys' screen, because I've never actually been donated to before, so we'll have to see how that kind of stuff works out. So what else is there? Oh, I didn't even mention last night my daily check-ins. I'm not gonna buy this. Daily check-ins. I had 6 red star orbs. So I had my finger on it last night. I was about to open it, and I was like, no. Okay, thank you, man. I'll keep that in mind if it lands on you. It's very kind of you. Let me know when you donate, man. That way I can see how it looks on my end. Make sure I'm seeing everything I need to. Hey, thank you, Milkshake. Thank you. I mean, I know it's not a Marvel character, but close enough, I figure. And then we'll do the roster rundown, and then probably do a red star orb opening, and then that giveaway I will do post stream. I don't want you guys to have to worry about me fumbling through the spreadsheet on random number generator on stream. I'll get in contact with that person post stream, so no need to worry about that. Let's see here, and then that page should be looking good for you guys. It should be looking like a donation page. Because last night, if you clicked on that link, it would have just said Pokemon, donate to Pokemon. But now it'll say donate to this charity. So pretty exciting stuff. But I still want to wait a little bit for the people to move over to us, since they're, I think the other people are going to be wrapping up their live stream right now. So I don't want to get anything too crazy straight off the bat. I also do, very excitingly, we can open up a milestone orb. I saved 1 milestone orb for the stream today. So maybe we can get a Coulson drop or something. Alright, let's see here. We'll give it till 103 or something like that, and then I'll start running through that roster rundown. And then we'll also fill any extra time we have with blitz. Just some casual blitzing. Nothing better than just some casual blitzing. Hello, hello. Thank you to everyone who's tuning in. And then I'll show you guys my roster while we're waiting for people to come in case anyone's new here. This will give you an idea of what my roster is looking like. This is sort of what I'm working with in the game. I was one of the OG Marvel Strike Force players. And I sort of quit for a couple years, and now I'm back. So this is what I'm working with nowadays. All right, Matt says donation should be in. Let's see here. Well, I'll have Streamlabs open so I'll be looking. I'm not gonna look at chat for a bit. Ooh, okay, I do see on. Now I did not get an alert saying that, unless an alert showed up for you guys, but I am seeing that there was a $10 donation because if you look on the live stream, that thing is filled up now. It is now. I went up, so that's pretty good. Oh, what I wanted to do is I want to be in the Discord. We have this Discord server where we planned everything, and I want to hop into the broadcasting channel here, so in case somebody wants to join in, they can join in. All right, now I'm in there, so other YouTubers could get in here. Oh, 20 concurrent viewers. We have broken our record. They must have wrapped up their podcasts. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I did come back. Well, really, we have coronavirus to thank for that. I'm sitting at home. High school's over. I was like, what do I do? Guess I'll make YouTube videos again. I was like, man, I want to play a video game. And Marvel Strike Force was there for me, so so that's what I did. Let's see here. Now, interestingly, I do not see Matt's donation in my history, so we might have to we might just have to do a different we might have to do this manually. All right, I'm gonna just what I'll do is I'll keep on adding donations in manually. So right now I'm gonna add in Matt, and you donated $10. Donation amount 10. So that'll go in there. Whenever people donate, yeah. So it did go through. As you guys can see, we have now broken our goal for this live stream. Our goal was to raise $1. We have raised $10 thanks to Matt. So great work. That'll go straight to the charity. Ooh, I did hear an alert right there. Hey, thanks, Dominic. I appreciate that. I did hear. Oh, I did get an alert saying somebody has followed. So interesting. It seems I am seeing them on our end right here. I do see it says right here in Streamlabs when somebody donated. Medley has donated for our hero. So awesome. I am seeing here people donating. Ooh, I think we had another Stat Manley has donated $10, and Matt Stanley has donated $10. So, well, 10 euros. My bad. But we are now. Oh, I think I might be Oh, I know what's happening because I typed it in manually. Now Streamlabs puts it in. All right, so we'll get that out of here. Very exciting stuff here. That's right, MSF for MSF, and anybody who's in that any other fellow Strike Force content creators that are in the server, you guys can feel free to hop in. I am in the channel in there. But now that we have more people here, we will close this for a bit. And what I wanted to do today with you guys is a roster rundown. So this is something I do pretty frequently on my channel. We look through somebody's roster. I build blitz teams, and I help them out with another mode. Thank you, Overthor. I figured it would be kind of festive for today. Also that donation bar is going to be $10 ahead because when I was manually putting in Matt, that adds in because I entered it manually. So good to know. But so here is the roster I was working with. Phoenix. One of my subscribers, he sent in his roster, and I took a look at it last night. Usually I do this from beginning to end on a live stream, but you know, there's kind of some more boring parts to this, like for example when you're building bread and butter teams, or I'm sort of putting their bottom tier characters into a team together, and there's no real deep thought to it. It's just people that have similar power levels. So this is his roster if you guys want to take a look at it, just so you see what we are working with. But I'm gonna close this because I've actually worked with it a good bit, and this is what we are currently working with now that I've edited it a little bit. So this is the modified roster. These are the teams I built so far. The only thing I'm going to be changing is when I was looking at who was left, I want Captain Marvel on this team because I want Crossbones to go on a different team. So that's the only thing I'm changing from yesterday when I was working on this last night. You're not going to see Crossbones on this roster because I already cut him out. But he is here. He's at 30,000 power, so he is going to be going on another team I'm building. So the interesting thing about this is when you're building a blitz team is after you've built the bread and butter teams, and you put the bottom characters together, what do you do now with who's left, and sort of how do you build a team with these random assortment of characters? And that's what I wanted to do on the live stream today, sort of go through that with you guys, because I think there's a lot of learning about Marvel Strike Force. So first off, I think we want to build a villain team. I look down here, there are a lot of synergies. We have a lot of hand, well built up Nobu, Hand Archer, Sorceress, Assassin, Kingpin. We have a very good villains team right there. So I want to build a villains team with who we have. So we'll go into the next tab. So that team is going to look something like, we'll start with Kingpin as the core for it, because Kingpin does a lot for any team you put him on. But I prefer putting him on a villain team. So we'll do this. So Kingpin, and then we want to put the rest of the hand on there. So we're going to put Nobu on this team, and we'll make sure to cross them off as we do this. So this is sort of a pretty interesting team right here. Nobu's going to get crossed off, and then we want to put on as many hand people as we can. So we'll put on, we're not going to put Sentry on here though, because you'll see what I want to do with Sentry later. Sentry is probably the best hand member because of the fact he's a very good tank. So we're going to save him. We're not going to put him on this team, but we're going to put the rest of the hand members on here. So we're going to put Sorceress. We'll put Assassin on here, and we'll put Archer on here. I always spell Assassin wrong when I type her up. So that's going to be a team right there. So pretty good synergy between the hand, and then Kingpin does a lot for that team as sort of a villain tank. So I like building that team right there. Another thing you might notice, this person's Phoenix's roster, he does not have the full Supernatural team built up. He does not have Ghost Rider and Elsa built up. So I put Mordo, Doctor Strange, and Scarlet Witch on a team, but the question is, who are the other two people I put on those teams? So when I looked through this roster, the people I was most fond of is Psylocke, and then who else do I want to put on there? I wanted to put Hawkeye on there. Psylocke, because she can apply debuffs to the enemy team. I think she'll synergize well with Scarlet Witch extending those. And then Hawkeye, for the similar reason, he's also going to be applying some debuffs on the enemy team. So that's why I want to put them on this team. Even though there's not artificial synergy between them, I think there's natural synergy between these two. So that'll complete that team. That's what I wanted to do there. There are other options like Ant-Man and Wasp. They would work well on that team. But the problem with that is I want to put Ant-Man and Wasp on a tech team, so I didn't want to put them on that team and sort of waste them. So we're going to cross out these guys. Another team I wanted to do. Let me make sure I cross out my notes here so I don't do the same thing twice. Next up, let's build that tech team I was talking about. So if you look here, there's the preliminaries to a good tech team. Falcon is not built up on this roster. Rescue is not either, and Ironheart's not out. But we do have Iron Man and War Machine, so that's the start to a good tech team right there. So I want to put them on a team together. So we're going to copy and paste. All right. And then we're going to start with that. And then the rest of that team is going to be Vision, Ant-Man, and Wasp. So that's why I didn't use Ant-Man and Wasp on the other team, because I think they were more helpful on this tech team. So that's why I'm doing that. War, Machine, Wasp, Ant-Man, and Vision. And I think that's a pretty good tech team, especially if you don't have people like Falcon and Rescue built up. So let's cross out all these characters so we don't use them more than once. Alright, and then we're looking for Iron Man and War Machine. which I might have already crossed out. Okay, so we're all good. So now we have some interesting characters left over. What do we do with who's left? Well, an important thing to do is you don't want to leave big characters like Ultron behind. Ultron can do a lot on a team, but I don't want him to be alone. Essentially, I think he still needs a little bit of help, and I think there's some very interesting weak characters you can put with him that can really help Ultron shine. So you're going to notice the numbering is not correct either on this. That's because I worked on this last night, so don't mind the fact that this numbering is not accurate. But so we're going to start this team up with Ultron, and Ultron is an incredible character. When you're using him in Blitz, you really don't need a lot of help for him. But there's a lot of subpar characters that I think can do a lot when you put them with somebody like Ultron, who's going to work on summoning a bunch of minions. Most importantly, Merc Lieutenant. He can apply buffs to the whole team. I think he's an excellent character to have here. Who else do we want to put here? We want to put Hand Sentry on this team. So we'll put Sentry on this team. All right. Let's see, who else do I have in mind for this team? Yeah, so we're going to put Sentry on here. And then we're going to put Bullseye on this team. Now, Bullseye, you might be like, why would I put Bullseye on this team? Bullseye is garbage. Well, that's exactly why we're putting Bullseye on this team, because he is not that great of a character, but Ultron's good enough that he'll make up for that. And then finally, the reason why I took Crossbones out of that other team is I wanted to put Crossbones here. It was sort of a matter between Crossbones or Captain Marvel on this team. I wanted Crossbones in here. I just think he fits a little better. I think he has some burst potential, so I think that's nice for it to be able to synergize with the rest of the team. So let's take out all these characters that I just said. So Merc Lieutenant, gone. Bullseye, gone. Who else did I use on this team? I used Hand Sentry, gone. Yeah, you're right. Let's see here. What else do we want to... We used Ultron on that team. And then I think we have about everyone we would have used on that team. Bullseye, Merc Lieutenant. Oh, Crossbones, because Crossbones was already crossed out ahead of time. Another team I was looking at last night. So he had... The problem with Phoenix's roster is a lot of people don't have Toad and Blob built up, which is cool. But that means you have to go with the classic Brotherhood build, and you can't go with the modern build. Ooh, and before I continue, it looks like we have received some more donations. So let me check out in Streamlabs. Anime Girlfriend has donated €9.20. Aaron has donated €18.57. So we are up in the donations now. We're at $47.77. So thanks to everyone who is donating. Much appreciated. So let's see, back to this other team I was talking about. But we still have the other Marauders, Strife and Mr. Sinister. So we want to put them on a team together because they're sort of help each other out. And plus, Mr. Sinister is an incredible character. So it's sort of a similar idea to Ultron, where you can put some not so great characters with them and they'll still do very well. But it happened to be that I had some very good characters left over, except for Yondu. Yondu's not that good. I'm going to put Yondu on this team. Yondu is an okay character. I just wanted to put him with him. So that's sort of what's nice about that team is Black Widow and Quake. Black Widow will speed up the team. Quake will slow down the enemy team. That's some nice synergy there. I was a big fan of this team. So that's going to cross out this team from my list. So that leaves all these characters left. Let me cross out everyone so we don't double dip on a team. That would be awkward. So we're going to get rid of everyone here because we don't need these characters anymore. Let's scroll back up. Mr. Sinister we can take out. Get him out of here. Yondu, get him out of here. And then I believe that is it for who we use. So we have about 3 or 4 teams left of characters here. Another character, very good. Stream so fast. Let me know if I'm going too fast when I'm explaining things. I just want to make sure I go fast because I wouldn't want the roster to run down to last for the whole hour. So yeah, let me know if there's anything I'm saying that you're a little confused on or you want me to explain a little more. I'm just trying to... I thought this out ahead of time. So I'm just sort of rattling off what I think based on looking off this roster. So Minerva, you can sort of go for a cosmic team right here with Minerva. She's a great character. She can lead a team. So we're going to start out a team with Minerva right here. And then what I want to do is we had some leftover Kree. And I want to put the Kree with Minerva. And then we'll throw Thanos on there off also because he synergizes very well with cosmic characters because of his passive. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean, House. It's kind of inspired me to speak faster. So we have Minerva on that team, and who do we have left for the Kree? So we're going to throw the rest of the Kree on this team because they're not going to be doing anything better. So Karath is going to go on this team. Karath. Oracle is going to go on this team. And then Cyborg is going to go on this team. So we get rid of the rest of the Kree. Now they can sort of synergize a little bit with each other. And then we have Thanos, and I want to put Thanos on this team because Thanos is cosmic, and he's going to synergize well with cosmic characters. So as you can see, these are not your normal teams. These are sort of some more out there synergy teams. So I think these are sort of exciting to build. So next, what I was thinking about is looking at who we have left. I put Mantis with the Guardians of the Galaxy to save Gamora for a brawler team. So we can sort of do a bit of a brawler team. So let's start with Miss Marvel on that team. Conveniently, Minerva and Miss Marvel both start with an M. Miss Marvel, Gamora. Now, if you look at who we have left for brawlers, not a ton of options, but Deadpool is left. So I want Deadpool to go with this team. This is the best we can do for Deadpool synergy. And since we're putting Deadpool on here, this is an excellent chance to use Cable as well. Since he synergizes with Deadpool, I think this is the best place to put Cable. When you can. Assuming Deadpool's not on a full brawler team, then Cable should always be right by his side, in my opinion. So that leaves these characters left. With these guys, not a lot of synergy we can do right here. But we'll put Night Nurse on this team. Oh, I didn't cross out Black Widow. Oops, Black Widow shouldn't be here. But we'll put Night Nurse on this team. So she'll go here with everyone else. So here we have these characters, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna have an odd man out. We have Captain America, and we could throw him on a different one of these teams, but because of how they are sort of oriented, there's a gap in the roster where there's sort of like very high-powered characters, 40 to 50,000 plus. Then there's a drop-off, so you really want to try to not mix those two gaps in the roster. But we're going to have one leftover character here, Captain America. So what we're going to do is once we're done, we'll throw Captain America onto a team we think needs it most. And then we might rearrange the teams a little bit. But we have a SHIELD team right here we definitely want to build. So we're going to do the Nick Fury, Coulson, Security, Assault, Medic team. That's going to be a very strong SHIELD team. Hey, no worries, Fire Mask. Great to see you here. So we're gonna do this. Assault, Security, Medic, and then we'll do Coulson and Fury. I spelled Medic wrong. And this is going to be a very strong team right here. That's about as good as the SHIELD team can get. So cross all these guys out of here. Coulson, get out of here. Nick Fury, out of here. And that leaves poor little Captain America. So where do we put Captain America? We got to look at these teams and see who needs it most, because Captain America is an excellent tank. He can do a lot of great things no matter what team he's on. That's right, it's the Flash. Hey, Valley Flan. Hey, Sen Raven. Nice to see you guys here. We can put Captain America on one of these teams. And to be quite frank, we're going to look for the weakest one out of these top tier teams to make them even stronger. But I still want to put them with a hero team. So we're not going to put them on any of these teams up above because there's strict synergy on those teams. Hey, what's up, D? Yeah, well, actually, Phoenix, I worked on this a bit last night to start out ahead of time. I did not do all of this in 18 minutes. I had a bit of a head start last night. And any of you watching, you may notice this sort of bar here. That's when I'm crossing out between good teams that I think will pretty much win every fight to teams that I'm like, I don't know, I really just threw this together. So we want to put Captain America on a team that we think is going to need it most. Honestly, I think Night Nurse might have to get the axe right here on this team. I'm a little worried because of the power gap between Miss Marvel, Gamora, Deadpool, Cable. I think it'd be great to have a big tank. With the shield. Ooh, I got an alert. Something happened. Let's see what that alert is. Ooh, we have a new follower. We have 2 new followers in the past second. Thanks to everyone that has followed. But we could put him with this team. Although what I think with the SHIELD team is for Blitz. Captain America is going to be working. This team right here is already incredible. I don't think we need Captain America with that team, and so I don't want to put him with that team. I'd rather put him with a team that's a little bit more on the iffy side on this top tier set. And right now, this team is the one I'm a little worried about because it's not a full brawler team. And while Night Nurse's healing is nice, I just think they're brawlers. They don't have a ton of health. You want to get in there, deal damage. Captain America can keep them safe, and I think by him taunting, it'll be better. Chavez should be with Miss Marvel, you're right, but the problem is Chavez on this roster is not too leveled up. She sort of falls into anyone who's below here, I put here because they were not leveled up on this roster. So, for example, Yo-Yo, an incredible character, but not leveled up on this roster. So you're right, the normal brawler team would be something along the lines of like Psylocke, Gamora, Deadpool, Miss Marvel, American Chavez. But American Chavez was not leveled up on this roster, so I could not go for a classic brawler team. We had to go for a hybrid brawler team. So I think we'll put Captain America on this team, and Night Nurse. We'll put Night Nurse down as an alt for you to keep in mind in case any of these teams that you find they're just dying too much. Like maybe there's just not enough sustain. Oh, hey, I saw someone ask, where's the infographic on who's streaming? Let me pull it up for you guys. I have it right here. So you guys can take a look at it right now. This is who's streaming right now. We are in this spot right now, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. That's when I'm streaming. Next up is going to be Loic and Dracul, and I'll make sure to put out a link for all of them. And then we got some people streaming later in the day, like Casino. He's going to be ramping things up, but this is who's left to stream. So that's the schedule right there. I'll scroll through it a little slowly for you guys to get a look at that. But I'll go through this one more time at the end of the stream, and I'll make sure everyone knows where to go next to follow the 24-hour live stream excitement. So we're going to put Captain America in this team, and we'll leave alt Night Nurse. So Night Nurse can go wherever. I mean, Night Nurse isn't a character I think relies too heavily on synergy. She's just sort of nice sometimes, and I think she's somebody that's certainly fallen out of the meta. I think when I first started Strike Force, Night Nurse was great. She was one of the only healers, but now we have a lot of very good healers, like Minerva. And another thing I do with these is I ask what 2 modes would they like help with, or what mode would they like help with on top of Blitz. So we'll cross this out. You guys don't need to look at all my red X's anymore. No, we don't want to save the change to that. So I also do top 5 to level as well. I already did that ahead of time because I didn't want people to, there's never too much of interest in me picking that out. I take a look at the roster, I see who's down low. Blob and Toad, this is a very common thing I see. Blob and Toad are not leveled up on a lot of people's roster. Understandable because the Brotherhood team is already very good with Mystique, Sabretooth, Juggernaut, Magneto, Pyro. That's the old-fashioned Brotherhood team. But then Mr. Sinister and Strife came out, and now Sabretooth and Mystique go with them as a Marauders team. So you can then put Blob and Toad into the Brotherhood, but people don't have Blob and Toad leveled up, so you can't do that. So it makes it hard to build the Marauders team when you have to put Mystique and Sabretooth with the Brotherhood team. So that's why I'm a big fan of leveling up Blob and Toad, so you can then more fully build up those teams. Also, Yo-Yo, very low leveled on the roster. Yo-Yo is just like an incredible character, not even for the Inhumans. She just does a lot in a lot of modes. People love Yo-Yo. She's a great character. And then I included 2 teams. Fantastic Four were low leveled, but Phoenix had them favorited, so I assume he's working on them soon. So that's why I just mentioned them. Great team, especially with Invisible Woman. And Invisible Woman's great in a lot of teams. I think it's great to level them up. That's right, Barry Allen does play Marvel Strike Force. And then Supernatural, you have Ghost Rider and Elsa Bloodstone unlocked, but they're not too high up. Supernatural is a great team, so I also highly advise you build up the Supernatural team because they're just great. So then I had it asked to help me out with Ward Defense. So I'll build 2 Ward Defense teams for them. And I reached out to the Discord server to ask for some opinions on how to build those teams or what people think. Ooh, new follower, Wilson Hong. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Has fallen. Thank you very much. So I reached out what teams are great, and Naedre, Naedre, that's how I'm going to pronounce it, responded back to me, and he talked to me a little bit about Ward Defense. So there's 3 big Ward Defense teams. You do like the Coulson, Nick Fury, Shield. You can do Asgard, or you can do Hydra. So I'll pull up the tabs to explain that. Hydra is because Red Skull gets the defense whenever you put him on Ward Defense. So if you have Hydra built up, you put him there. But this person does not have Hydra built up, so they don't work in this scenario, so that's why I'm not putting them down. If you look at Coulson right here on Ward Defense, he does this. Positive effects to all non-minion shield out flip off. So he can apply positive effects to Nick Fury, and then he'll and then he'll flip all the positive effects on the enemy, and then Nick Fury could then spread this to the rest of the team. So it's an excellent thing for war defense. Pretty much, if a team ever has anything in their kit that says specific to war defense, then I would automatically put them in war defense, because that's what the devs had in mind. So we're just gonna copy and paste this into a war defense team. Another good war defense team is Asgard, and they have a lot of good reasons, but very specifically, there's somebody I want to talk about. So we'll go to msf.gg here. If you look at Hela, her passive right here on war defense, if a non-summoned Asgardian ally dies, she gets another Greg, or the undead Asgardians. And so essentially, that helps her out a lot, because then you can sort of overwhelm people by having so many undead Asgardians. You know, essentially there's no winning. You kill enemies, they keep spawning in. Asgardians are a painful team to go against on war defense, so I'm going to put the Asgardians down as another great team for war defense. But keep in mind, Hydra, another great team. Just this person did not have Hydra built up, and I bring up these teams because they're just specific teams for war defense. You know, if you want them to be at their most efficient, you put them on war defense. So there you go. That's a roster rundown. I like doing those from time to time. But now we'll just do some casual Marvel Strike Force right now. So we'll minimize that, and I will send that out to him soon. As you can see, here's my Smash Bros background. It alternates between Smash Bros characters. And now let's go into Nox. So very exciting stuff in here today, guys. First off, for my daily check-ins, I have some Red Star Orbs. So I was just about to open those today. Like last night I got them, and I was like clicking on them, and I was like, wait, no, people like seeing people open Red Star Orbs. So I saved 6 Red Star Orbs for us to open. And even more exciting, we have a milestone orb to open. Yes, a milestone orb. But we'll save that a little more towards the end. Don't forget, on the side right here, I'm doing a $25 Apple gift card giveaway. Hey, no problem, Phoenix. If anyone else wants to run down Discord server, you can sign up for it in there. That's where people sign up for them. They're free, but I do them from time to time. But $25 Apple gift card giveaway. For anyone that donates over $5, I'll put you all onto a list, and I will sort of just randomly scroll through that, and I will pick out somebody, and then you will receive the $25 Apple gift card post-stream. I don't want to fumble with that on-stream because nobody wants to see me mess around with that, but I'll reach out to you. So I have that, and don't forget about that. I have it on the side so you guys can see it there. Yeah, the background did look like Zelda. That was Toon Link from Super Smash Brothers. But let's do some blitzes. I need to reach some milestones for this Ghost Rider blitz, and we are not there yet, so let's crunch this out. We're going to go some big teams here. We're going to start out with... This Sinister Six team is not good. It's a good team, but I don't have them well leveled up. We're going to use the Brotherhood. Brotherhood are always fun to watch. Yeah, Red Star Orbs are... Red Star Orbs are something else, man. I enjoy opening them up when I don't have to pay physical money for them. I'm all for it then. But, so we're going to be going against this team right here. I looked through the enemy teams. I picked this one because I didn't see synergy on it. So I think we can easily take it down with the Brotherhood team, hopefully. Let's hope I don't get wrecked on stream. That would be embarrassing right there. So, also, I have my Arizona iced tea can here. Let's take a sip while we're waiting for this to load. But how's everyone else's day going? Have you guys watched anyone else's live streams? I know last night, they started at 12 a.m. last night for me. So I actually tuned in for a couple, and I thought they were... I tuned in for Paulo's and I think Sen for his. And they were both very fun live streams. I enjoyed those a lot. She's going to dodge that, so that's pointless. Let's get some people... I bet we could get somebody to kill Iron Man for me. Oh, that was close. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so let's see here. Let's get Sabretooth in there. Let's have him mess some people up. That's right. Sabretooth is showing people how it's done. And then we'll get Pyro applying those debuffs. I love using the Brotherhood team. I'm a huge fan of the Brotherhood from the comic books, and I just think they're a super satisfying team to use. I love pulling people in as Magneto. That's just the best. Ooh, we had another donation come in. Let's see here. Transparent Physics has donated 20 euros. So thank you very much. So we are doing very good on donations. Don't forget, technically that is $57 right there, not 67, because I manually entered in Matt's from original. So, but still, an incredible donations. If anyone else would like to donate, do not forget, we are doing that Apple gift card giveaway. Actually, while we're on this, I'll try to edit it right now. That way you guys don't keep looking at it, or you don't have to keep being misled. I'll turn this on auto for a bit while I finish around with this. So let's see. We'll end this goal and we'll start a new one. So current goal, we were at about $57. So we'll set the goal amount. All right. Let's see here. Donation goal should be showing up any second now. Hold on. Ooh. All right. That was because I didn't hit start. That's probably why. 57 starting amount. Oh yeah, I didn't do any. Oh yeah, title. Oh, I said the title is 57. That's probably why it didn't work. Hydra team. Let's see. Okay, Hydra team. I'm gonna play this manually because it's not Alliance War defense. I don't know if they can do it. But let's raise some money. All right, goal amount 100, and we'll start it out at 57 because that's what people had been donating. We'll end it today. We'll end it tomorrow, but it's for 2020. And we'll get that goal on screen now so that you guys can have an accurate, must be 2020. Oops, 2020. Start goal. All right. Oh, we had somebody else donate. I think that just messed it up more. Now it is at 100 and. All right. Well, we had somebody else donate 22 euros and 99 cents, or 99, whatever the decimal is in euros. So thank you very much. I'm just gonna get rid of it because that is hefty. But I can give you guys an accurate running count. We are at 10, 28, 38. We're at about 58. We're at about 90. We're at about 90 euros raised, which is great. I'll add that in as a text box. We'll just do it ourselves. All right. No, add a new source. Donation. All right. And we'll just say money raised. And then let's start these Red Skull guys going here. Money raised, done. Ooh. I just moved my whole screen. All right, we'll keep going here. Let's try to get Night Nurse down first. We'll buff the team. Let's see here, and let's move that over. So watch this. I'm gonna slowly move this over. Well, we can get Night Nurse out of the way. Oh, I keep moving my whole cell. All right, let's see here. Donation. Let's make that bigger first so I can move it easier. Money raised. Nice. There we go. So there's the money raised. And once I finish whooping this team as Red Skull, then I'll get a running total going because you guys have actually been donating a lot, and it's very awesome. And all that's going to go straight to the charity. So great cause. And then there's going to be more Marvel Strike Force YouTubers going on throughout the day, so that you can hop in for other people's streams as we go along through the day. Throughout the whole entire day, there will be somebody live streaming, no matter what. So you will be able to find somebody to donate to. So very exciting, and we're literally destroying this team right now. I mean, this is going extremely well. All right, let's see here, and then we'll keep an eye on the time. I'm right. Oh, watch this. We're gonna turn this to 1x speed. I want us to savor this. Get him, Red Skull. Watch this. Look at that, blasted. Dang, that's great. I love using that. That's Red Skull's ultimate, where he calls in a bunch of people to help out. So let's see here. So hey. Yeah, Sen. Sen had a great stream earlier. Well, I guess it would have been last night. I really enjoyed it. Awesome streams coming out from everyone. A lot of cool people you can meet today. It's probably a great time to find some other Strike Force content creators out there. Everyone's trying out some stuff. Oh, Andy's on call for any stream issues. All right, money raised. So while I finish off this, okay, Spider-Man dodge. That's real nice, Spider-Man. Thank you for that. We are at. Ooh, I'll even pull out the calculator for this one. Make sure we are accurate with our counting. And then let's see here. Instead of trying to count while I'm playing Marvel Strike Force, $22.99 plus 2020. Oh, I see what they did there with the 2020 donation. That's for the class of 2020. Fun fact, I was a senior this year before my year got canned because of coronavirus. So thank you for that. Okay, this team's scary. I'm not gonna lie. Captain Marvel's she's an absolute unit. So we'll go. Is better than the other options. We'll go for it. So 22 plus 18.57 plus 10. So we are at $80.96. So awesome. So we are doing incredible with this. Let me edit that so people can see it. And then I will have this open, so we'll keep it at a rough estimate. So I'd say if we could hit $100, that's great. But I mean, no matter what, that's awesome. Thanks everyone for donating. Paulo did great in his live stream last night. He had a ton of money. Yeah, I know, Mathis. Well, especially while you're getting whooped. Like, look at this here. I'm getting annihilated here. All right. I don't even know what we'll keep that buff removal because we want to do that as soon as Drax fully taunts. That's just his starting taunt. Ooh, we got another alert. Let me see. Oh, we got a new follower. Thank you very much, Josh. I appreciate that. Jessica Jones is dead. I turned my eye for 1 second. All right, let's see here. We'll keep the team alive. This taunt is rough, but we'll go for it. Come on, Ifis. We got to start DPSing a little bit here. But as you can see, Captain Marvel just. Oh my goodness, Captain Marvel, please stop. Captain Marvel's annihilating. If we could get out Gamora and Deadpool, we'd be in a much better situation right now. But the problem is we have Drax taunting, and now we don't have Jessica Jones to clear the taunt. So we are kind of we're in a bit of a pickle. Yeah, we're about to get whooped. But that, so anyone doubting? Ooh, whoa, we got a big donation coming out. Oh yeah, that one showed up on screen. You guys saw that one. Oh, awesome. All right, we'll add that to the total. Thank you very much for the 50 euro donation. We'll keep it going as dollars. We'll keep it simple. They're roughly equivalent. The Caulfield's donated that one. Thank you very much. So we'll edit that in Streamlabs. Zooey mama. We're cooking here. So 130. Awesome. We are doing great here. And that one even showed up on screen. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Let's see. What are we up to next? We are. Okay, my Asgard team's not well built up, so we're not gonna use them. That team's ugly. I don't show anyone that team. That's my guilty team. Oh, we're gonna go science. We're gonna go this. This isn't a bad team. Listen, Ronan doesn't have his Kree to Ooh, Sen Raving is saying whoever donated the $50 to say something in the chat. So they want to give you a game code. Sen Raven, he is requesting. Very generous donation from them. So we should be able to beat this team. Ronan, kind of an absolute unit, but he has no Kree backing him up. So we should be able to take him down. And Ant-Man's kind of garbo. Hand Archer is irritating, but still kind of garbo. Elektra's not good. Luke Cage is fine. He's pretty good. Yes, let's start out with this. We're going all in here. Yeah, very generous donation. Let's see here. We're just trying to burst down Ant-Man. Ant-Man's weak, but I don't want his debuffs. His debuffs are very irritating. We want to taunt though. We want to make sure nobody's attacking Scientist Supreme. She's the core to this team. See, look at that. Look at that passive. See, that passive right there for security coming through, moving all the debuffs off to the enemy team. So Ant-Man actually just played himself. That was perfectly calculated. Alright, let's see here. Hand Archer. I'm going to remove buffs, but we have no buffs. That's the AI for you. Let's see here. Let's heal up security a little. Oh, that was to leave me because she had a heal block on. Alright, let's keep this going. Let's get these minions out of here. I don't want Ronan having a little party with them here. Let's flip some buffs for us, get some regeneration. Let's get. I don't want Ronan partying with them. Ronan, I don't want those buffs and energy starting to fly around between them all. So let's get him out. Hand Archer's next. He's weak. Let's get him. Take him out of here. We should be able to get him. Oh, this is gonna be good. Look at that, man. And I do have Graviton almost up, so soon I will be putting And look at that. You just played yourself, Ronan. We just flipped those buffs on you. You silly goose. All right. See, I don't really like using... I think I'm going to switch out the Assault Trooper. I know people like him, but the problem is with security here, he's almost never debuffed, so there's no... He doesn't get to use his passive on his special skill. I kind of want to put Graviton in for him. That's what I'm thinking. I know there's a lot of different ways you can build the AIM team, and that's sort of what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Let's go ham here. Let's take out Luke Cage. Take a peek at the alerts. Make sure we're not missing anything. All right, we'll keep these heals going for the team. How long have you been playing? Oh, and well, let me tell you, I have been playing Marvel Strike Force for quite a bit. When the game originally came out, I guess 2 years ago now, I was in school. I was sitting after school, just chilling, and I saw the trailer. And I'd been making videos for DC Unchained. I was like, okay, DC Unchained is never coming out. This is a sinking ship. I gotta find another superhero game. And conveniently, this trailer came out, and I was like, okay, no YouTubers, no Discord, no Reddit. Like, this is free real estate. Like, I was like, this is where I gotta go. I gotta get this. So I pretty much dropped DC Unchained. I was like, I created the Discord and the Reddit, and then I eventually got handed off to Pimp Toxie, who does a much better job managing them than I do. But like, I hopped over, I made those. I was like, I might have been like one of the first YouTubers for it. Like, I remember like that night, Casino was streaming in like his sweatpants, just like he didn't have the same streaming setup. It was like much more lower, like a sort of like a starting streaming setup. And he was streaming Marvel Strike Force, and he was the one, when I wanted to make a video about who's in Marvel Strike Force, I asked him, I was like, can you send me the roster images? So Casino was also there from very early on. But man, those were the good old days. So, but I've been playing on and off for those 2 years, so I was not, if you look at my roster, it is not up to the standards of somebody that would have been playing for 2 years. So you guys might notice that. That's right, I am kind of one of the OGs. Just doesn't really show my roster or anything. Alright, let's see here. Now, hopefully we can hit this final Ghost Rider milestone so I can sleep. Alright, let's see here. How many points we getting for that? Alright, where's the rest of the team? Are they, Alright, let's see here. Ooh, no, definitely not that middle team. Alright, we're going for the first team. Yeah, this team, there's some absolute units on that team. We're not fighting that. Ooh, did we get another... Oh, we got another 50. Thank you very much, Patricia. All right, let's add that to the total. Thank goodness for the chat keeping me honest here. All righty, there we go. And do not forget, anyone that donates over $5 will be automatically entered into that giveaway I'll do after stream. So all you got to do is donate at least $5. Yeah, that was Patricia that did that. Thank you very much to everyone that's been donating. Alright, let's see here. Once we load in here. And then I do have 6 red star orbs to open. Gonna be very exciting. We're probably gonna get 1 star. If we got a 7 red star on stream, that would be something else right there. That would... Ooh. Another one. Let's see. We have another... Yeah, we did get another 50. Who's weaker? Okay, Iron Man's weaker. Let's get him. We can get Iron Man. Get him. Oh, look at that damage. He's gone. Alright, this is what I'm talking about. Let's see here. Blind Wolverine. Comic-Con, yes, Comic-Con was canceled. Firemass is bringing that up. Probably for the best. A lot of conventions are very tight, and this is not the time that you want to have a bunch of people in a tight room. I mean, with E3 getting canceled, I mean, most other conventions will likely get canceled. Just sort of it's for example, for my high school, the state canceled. Oh no, the NBA canceled, or at least postponed or whatever. So we're like, okay, then our high school events are definitely going to get canceled. If the NBA is canceling, our high school, it's not like the high school can do events still. Like, clearly the NBA has more to lose than us, and they're still canceling. So it's sort of like a trickle down. Like, I think, you know, if like big events like E3 are canceling, then I think most other conventions would follow suit. All right, let's see here. Oh, this team was easy. We literally, I wasn't even trying that hard for that team. Alrighty. Oh, we got one more battle before we hit that Ghost Rider milestone. I can rest easy. Although I did buy the 2 Ghost Rider offers the other day when they had those very cheap Ghost Rider offers. I was like, okay, you got me. If you notice, this looks like there are 5 Spider-Man characters, but actually Deadpool is standing in the center of them. That's because I do not have Symbiote Spider-Man. Yeah, Smash Torments. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. I mean, hey, instead of Comic-Con, you have a 24-hour Marvel Strike Force live stream. So like, that's kind of on the same level. All right, this team is a little scary, except for the fact that Mantis is there. I don't know if they meant to put Phoenix in there instead. I don't know why Mantis is with the rest of them, but I think we can take that. We can definitely take this with Mantis. Mantis is she does not belong here. I do not know why they put Mantis on this team. How's everyone's day going? Everyone doing good? Enjoying the day? Relaxing? Weather's not too bad where I live. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, there was some interest as to whether or not those Ghost Rider offers were legit, if they were meant to be Human Torch. But, alright, Cyclops, get ready for this. Cyclops is about to get wrecked. Get disrupted. Alright. Man, now I love getting the spread that debuffs as Venom, but the problem is sometimes this team just does so well, Venom doesn't even get the chance. Okay, Deadpool, you can't attack there. You'll kill him. It's too much. Look at that Mantis, you silly goose. Uh-oh, Cyclops is going ham on somebody. Alright, get ready for this. Boom. Alright, and now Storm is in a bit of a pickle herself. And Miles is stunned. Miles, I consider him the least important character on the Spider-Verse team. He does some nice stuff, but I don't know, he's not exactly anyone that's like crazy good. Alright, so she has a dodge on her, so I don't want to do that. Alright, let's see here. There we go. Take Mantis out, and this is over. There's no way they're coming back from this. Let's get this dodge out of the way. Oh, okay, never mind. Venom said no. Let's see here. Alright, we're spreading. We got some bleeds going on here. Excellent. We'll take out Wolverine. Alright, we got Carnage coming in here. Where are you based? Well, I am on the east side of America. So, so that's sort of to give you a perspective of where, like, we're no Western folk. Oh, Milkshake says he's playing Animal Crossing. Funnily, I did really try to like Animal Crossing. I think I talked about it once in one stream before. I even bought Amiibo Festival for it. I spent $60 on Amiibo Festival. That'll come with me to the grave. But I really did try with Animal Crossing at one point. And it's just not my thing. I think it's a cool franchise. I think they do a lot of cool things. Like, I think it's a nice game for a lot of people, but it's just never clicked with me. US, that's where I'm from. But it is, I mean, it's a very nice game, very relaxing. I mean, they couldn't have picked a better time to release that game. It doesn't get any better than right now. And then the Fast Five. See, you're watching the Fast and the Furious. I do want to make my way through those movies. They've definitely seemed to have gone really interesting with the more recent ones. Oh, we're gonna get an offer pop up. $30 for 50 Mysterio shards. Oh my goodness, what a steal! All right. Oh, $20 for 45 Venom shards. My Fox thanks, you're so kind. To give you guys something, my Amiibo. I do have a bit of an Amiibo collection here. I did have a bit of a Amiibo face, because at the time Nintendo was like, we're gonna put these in all kinds of games, it's gonna be great. I'm like, yes! And then they just sort of really didn't. But here we go, Dark Dimension 1. This is my second run through of it. Just to give you guys an idea. I mean, the problem is I have no real meta teams. This is who I'm working with on these kind of battles, like, or Guardians of the Galaxy and Avengers. So I'm not working with any of those big teams. So that sort of is why I struggle a little bit with these. But let's see here. We do have these red star orbs. We'll wait till a little close to the end to open those, because you know that's exciting. I'm not gonna spend 32k on a random piece of gear. If you guys want to see what I'm working on, these symbiote milestones, very exciting. I would love to unlock symbiote Spider-Man, but if you look down here, he is. If you look at my roster, oh, $25 for 6 red star orbs. Oh my goodness. If you look right here. Yeah. But I see what you're saying, Paula. But Symbiote Spider-Man, 22 out of 100. But Symbiote Spider-Man does a lot of really cool stuff. Raids in Dark Dimension, You know, a lot of awesome stuff he provides for the team in those modes. So I mean, really, just man, he's a sweet character. I really hope to get him through these milestones. But and then Coulson, I will probably never unlock Coulson. I will probably die before unlocking Coulson. I will die of old age. But this is the roster I showed at the beginning of the stream. But now that a lot more of you guys are hanging out here, I figured you want to see what I'm working with when I'm talking about other people's rosters. But we can, since we still have a little bit of time, why don't we let's do an arena. Yes, U.S. is the U.S. is in. There are a good amount of cases in the U.S. Luckily, where I live specifically, it's not too bad at the moment. I mean, we're all on lockdown, but luckily there are like some very intense places with the virus. But where I am at, luckily it is not too intense where I live. But you know, that's why we're here today. We're trying to help out the people where it is a lot more intense. Wait, I just missed a team that I wanted to fight. Yes, it was certainly something having this all happen while I was in high school, Owen. Where was that team with Cable? Cable's bad. Let's fight Cable. Where's he at? Let's find him again. Oh, that's right. Okay, a little bit of a problem. Their power level is extremely high, so I could still lose this, but just by the fact he put Cable on the team puts us in a good position here. All right, let's see here. I would like to unlock Toad and Blob. I'm a huge fan of Toad and Blob. I watched the X-Men TV series back in the day. So they're sort of the OG Brotherhood to me. Like Pyro, I like Pyro. I think he's cool, but he was never really in those. Like he was not a big part of them. Ooh, we want Rocket Raccoon first. He's going to be a big problem. Let's get him out. Okay, that's some good damage. I think we can get him. All right, that does us a lot of good. There's a lot of stuff going on with the. I mean, I think there's a lot of problems. I think first off, you know, we have a big population, and I think a big problem with the U.S. is a very diverse set of circumstances. Like, you know, I mean, I live in a relatively, like it's a very relaxed place. I mean, it's not high population density. You know, you got people living out more, you know, Midwest. You know, nobody for miles around them. But then you have places like New York where they're living on top of each other. So it's just, I think that's probably where a lot of the problems are coming from. It's just a very, you know, a lot of unique circumstances in the U.S. But let's get Punisher out of here. I think we got to go for the blind. We got to make sure we're not getting hit. Okay, we missed Cable, but that's fine. Oh, good, he did not. Oh, my goodness, we got lucky there. I'm not saving Proximo Midnight Orbs. I really don't save orbs ever, except last night because I knew I was doing the stream today. Oh, my goodness. That blind was clutch from Star-Lord. He might have saved he saved this for us. My favorite Marvel Strike Force character, I would say Venom. Honestly, I have a lot of fun. Is this why he put this is why he put Cable on the team? This Cable's huge. Like I love spreading those debuffs. That's just a ton of fun to do. Oh my goodness, we're gonna still get him because I mean, because we got Rocket Raccoon down in the first turn and he couldn't go. Well, he did go a little bit, but not that much. That saved us humongously. If we hadn't gotten Rocket Raccoon down, we would have lost that battle. But I guess I know I put Cable there because their Cable's huge. But even with the Cable being huge, we still kind of showed them what's up. All right, so we're getting towards the end. Don't forget, any donation over $5, you get entered into that Apple gift card giveaway. Oh, we'll start out this orb opening by my 2 free orbs. What do we got? 1. Yes, Hydra Sniper. Yes, Hand Archer. All right, let's we'll go from least interesting to most interesting. All right. If I could get Coulson shards, it's a win when I open this orb. Ah, it's a win. We got Coulson shards. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. One more step closer to Coulson right there. So let's scroll back up now. Let's open up these 6 red star orbs. So these are from my check-ins. So I really have nothing I really desire specifically. Just really anything of value. All right. Nothing of value in this one either. All right. So we got 2 stars back to back. Let's see here. One more time. Ooh, we got a blue. Oh, 3-star Colossus. That is not horrible. I did get an upgrade for Colossus from there. All right. Ooh, 2-star Nebula. Yes. Nebula. All right, next one. Oh, purple. 4-star Yondu. I do not know. Okay, so that's an upgrade for my Yondu. That's nice. And then last one here. Let's see. Ooh, one Hella, which I already had. Now let's see. I do have enough. Interestingly enough, now I do have enough for. Well, we'll promote these guys, but I think I do have enough for one of those 4 red star orbs now. Let's promote Colossus. Colossus I do need to build up, but I don't have Phoenix, so I can't really do a full X-Men team anyways right now, so he's not a huge priority. Yondu, let's see this power jump. Look at that. Whoa! Oh my goodness. You see that power jump right there? That was a 7K power jump. Yondu's looking kind of huge on my roster now. Look at him. He went from like, man, he's all the way up here with the big boys now on the roster. Dang. That's what a couple red stars would do for you. Yondu is looking ginormous. Yeah, those red star orbs were not. I mean, there's worse red star orb pools. I always check out this. Okay, listen to this big brain strategy right here. I am buying all the 1 red stars out of the store. Every time I see a 1 red star for somebody I don't have, I buy it. So that way I can only get 2 and above in the store. So it increases my chance for everyone else. That's my big brain strategy right there for the red star store. So that's sort of what I'm going for. But I saw on the podcast before me, they were speaking about how they don't know why there's a store. They think you're supposed to be able to buy them directly for each character, which I'd agree. I think that makes the most sense. But we'll wait for this, because this will actually be something good. Like, this will actually be something of value. So we will wait to open that up for a second. But as you know, we're close to getting a 7 red star. Then again, there's a lot of people know we're close to getting a 7 red star. Oh, I'm glad to hear that things are going well for where you're at, Captain. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see. There's a lot of, you know, it's a new scenario for a lot of people. But we'll wait one more minute before I open that up, because once I do that, then I'll start directing you guys to where you should go next. Because there's going to be some more people streaming. And really cool, after I live stream, it's not just in English. There's a French and an English live stream next. So if any of you first language is French, you guys can go there. Now I'm going to direct everyone to the English one, because I'm assuming since I speak English, most of you guys are primarily English speakers. But I will still show you guys the name of the other one. Oh, don't worry. Well, I could say $5 donation, but I'm going to be opening it in just a second. I just want to wait a little bit, because I think that'll be interesting. You know, that's at least a fun way to end the stream with something. But if we could, one last put, don't forget, anyone who donates $5 or more is entered into that raffle for that Apple gift card. So, you know, don't forget to donate for that. And all it takes is $5 to be entered. And then I will go through and I will pick out somebody with the good old Google random number generator. But we'll give it just a little bit longer. And thanks to everyone who tuned in today. Great to see you all here. Usually, live streams, I'm looking at about 10 to 12 people watching, so awesome to see about 60 of you throughout the whole way through. And you'll probably see me in the chats for the other live streams throughout the day. I gotta mow my parents' lawn after this, so I'll be doing that. But after that, I will be tuning in to other people's live streams. Oh, they shared the stream. Oh, that's nice that Marvel Strike Force shared the Stream Fest. What other games do you stream? Really only Marvel Strike Force. I mean, maybe one day I could look into other games, but right now I like to focus on Strike Force because that's why most people come to the channel. But we are at 1:57 my time, so we are going to open up this last Elite Orb, but I'm going to wait until I'm going to watch the replay. I'm going to make sure you guys are up with me before I do that. So I'm listening to the replay right now. I'm make sure I want you guys to be here for this. Ooh, we did get a donation from Pariah. Thank you very much, man. I saw that. Thank you. So we'll add that. We'll add that to the total right there. Let's edit that right now. So thank you so much again to everyone that donated. We raised somewhere in the realm of $185 for this charity right now. So that's awesome. An incredible turnout. You know, I think we should all be very proud of that. So yep, I can see in my replay now. I have my head like this because I'm listening. So you guys are caught up now. I'm gonna open this up. All right, and let's do this. Let's see what I get. Who would be good? Really, I'd like a big Guardian. I use the Guardians a lot. It'd be nice to get a huge Guardian red star. We are looking at. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I want to wait till you see you guys get the replay on that. That is hideous. That's we'll do the power jump on this, and then we'll wrap up this stream and direct you guys to where to go next. Oh my goodness, you guys, what a way to end it with a Ravager Bruiser. Probably the worst character in the game. Let's see, you guys watch that replay. I can see that you're seeing it now. Alright, while you guys look at that, I'll make sure to start directing. So I will close out of BlueStacks now. Get out of here, BlueStacks. Close. Yes. You guys can see Pac-Man, Marvel Strike Force in the background. Here is Dracula's live stream. Yeah, everyone saw that. Yes, yes. It's still an upgrade. Thank you everyone for watching. So I'm going to put this link into the chat. He is the next live streamer. And he is in the English. He speaks English, you know, like the rest of us, primarily English. So there's the link right there. Everyone, hop over there. You know. Oh, another person donated. Thank you so much. Thank you for that donation. I'll make sure to edit that. Thank you so much for that. I'll edit that before we close off here. So we raised 190. So awesome work. But everyone, I'll be wrapping up the stream here in just a second. So we're all gonna go over to Dracula's stream. Get out of here. Go to Dracula. And then I'll put this on one more time, so just in case anyone wanted to see. The other person who's going to be live streaming is Loic, and he primarily speaks French. So if any of you here are primarily French speakers, you guys can go there and you will be able to listen to someone that is speaking French. Anyone, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the live streams, and thanks so much for tuning in. We raised a ton of money. This is just so awesome that we could all be a part of this, and I hope to see you guys taking part in the rest of the other live streams, because I will be there in the chat. But with that being said, what do I really know? I am only an 18-year-old. Have a nice day, guys. I'll see you around. Now I guess gotta end this stream.